Yo, what up YouTube? What up boxing fan? E-King Fight News. Subscribe. Manny Pacquiao versus Juan Manuel Marquez, the fourth installment. What a knockout victory for Juan Manuel Marquez. Just ends this trilogy. More than it's a quadrilogy with an emphatic knockout victory. Puts Pacquiao out of his misery. And I got post-fight coverage. This is Jim Lampley's thoughts, along with Roy Jones and Larry Merchant on, the knockout. Juan Manuel Marquez, huge upset victory, tremendous performance. Man, I wish I could fucking record my reaction to this shit. It was ridiculous. I went nuts when seeing Manny Pacquiao face first eating canvas, out cold. Cold, man. He was out. So check out Jim Lampley, Roy Jones, Larry Merchant post-fight thoughts on Marquez versus Manny Pacquiao, the knockout. It is what it is, guys. Peace out, take care.
All the time that he was tasting those hard power shots, Roy Jones, you have to assume that the smartest counterpuncher in boxing was thinking that his chance would arrive if he could stay on his feet long enough to get the one big counter shot.
That's exactly right, Jim. And what that showed me, which is the thing that scared me most, I think I told you, the one thing that scared me most about the fighter meeting was when I asked him what was that one characteristic. He said, I'm smarter than Pacquiao. Which means that tonight what he did was he knew Pacquiao had to try to finish him to get a concrete win. To say, I am the king of this forever. Because of that, he let that lead Pacquiao into carelessly attacking him when he thought he had him. And that smartness paid off.
Marquez, on wobbly legs, almost didn't make it out of the fifth round. Was that a desperation shot?
No, it wasn't a desperation shot. He was backing up. He was comfortably backing up. As a matter of fact, I saw him miss with the right hand a few seconds before that, and I was like, whoa, that was a good shot. I just didn't say it because the action was so high. Right after that, wham, he caught him with the same punch. I said, whoa, shocked me. I know it shocked Pacquiao.
Now joining us back at ringside, Larry Merchant. Larry, it was an epic night, an epic fight, one which will be talked about for a long time. Your thoughts?
Briefly, Jim, the definition of insanity supposedly is trying the same thing over and over again and getting a different result. We tried the same thing over again and got a different result, and the most spectacular result of anything that had happened before.
Juan Manuel Marquez has, through the bulk of his career, been one of the great victims of the subjective cruelty of life. Early in his career, overshadowed for years by his Mexican countrymen Marco Antonio Barrera and Eric Morales, both of whom were seen as more spectacular fighters, more fun to watch. So he changed his style in mid-career, took more risks, became a little bit more of a boxer-puncher, more of a banger, traded more. He got some unexpected knockdowns as a result from lesser fighters, but he kept biding his time and getting better. He's the smartest counterpuncher in boxing. He used it in 3 fights to bedevil Manny Pacquiao without ever getting a win. Yesterday he told us he would try harder for the knockout, and why shouldn't he? For the latter part of his career, he's, for the most time, been the number 3 fighter in the world in a sport in which the public recognized only 2, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. After tonight, they'll recognize Juan Manuel Marquez. It was a thrilling victory for Marquez, regardless of which fighter you root for. Thanks very much for being with us on